All right, test, test, test. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me in the chat room? Making sure you guys are good. Okay, looks like things are going good. Is the echo really bad, guys? Like, I know people are telling me that it sounds cool, but I just want to make sure that it's, like, understandable and not, you know, annoying. All right, looks like everything is set up as it should be. Okay. All right. Testing, testing, checking, looking, checking this. That's good. This all seems fine. Okay, good. Here we go. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Man, that
Hello, Zordon.
that does sound crazy with this backdrop. And welcome to the next episode of The Dark Pilgrims. We're on episode 14. Wow. All right.
It's kind of crazy.
Last time on The Dark Pilgrims, our heroes continued their adventure by the guidance of great and mighty Aladine. The party surged forward rather than returning to the safety of Kazor's Landing to find the creature responsible for all of the dark machinations of the Drift Isles. Along the way, they discovered a marooned investigator and researcher, a strange gnome by the name of Barnabas Bookbender, who had no other... Oh, you're halfling? I don't know why I keep thinking you're a gnome. My bad.
Like a gnome.
Who, having little other recourse, decides to go with the party in order to assist them in their endeavors and hopefully find a way home. As they follow the map that they had discovered in the previous ruins, they come upon a massive bridge, a bridge lined with statues. A heavy rain has fallen. It continues to fall above them. Mist rising from the telltale signs of lit lights of yellow energy, the color of magic swirling through the air. And it is here that the statues have come to life. Remnants of their deities having some sort of green light emanating from them, depicting that they are a power source. This security measure has engaged the party in terrifying combat. Now we're going to pick it up right where we left off. Round 2, start of round, with Barnabas.
Yeah.
All right, let me play some sick tunes.
I just have to say, he's not a good goblin. He's not a good elf. He's a good halfling.
Yeah, there we go. Good halfling.
Good halfling. Good halfling. Good Gilling.
Barnabas is a very gnome-coded name.
It's
true.
very,
That's fair.
very.
That's fair. Maybe he was a gnome in his previous
My
life and he
parents wanted
upgraded.
a gnome.
They wanted a gnome.
All right, here we go.
Maybe you have a little gnome in you.
That's my secret,
Is-
Captain. I'm always a gnome. Let's do this.
Those messages are so fast.
You can press the chat box top right to see the chat.
Chat box top right. Ah, okay. Thank you.
The two, yeah. Yep.
All right.
Pop out the combat.
And here we go. Round 2. Barnabas Bookbender. You have initiative. What do you do?
Okay. What I want to do is I want to shuffle over to the right in this area here. And then I want to grab a... Barnabas knows this is stupid because it's made out of stone, so I don't think fire is going to do anything. But he's got to try something. And he's worried that if we bring these statues down, they're just going to pop right back up. Not sure how we know these are power sources, but maybe through his science acumen, he knows there's power sources. But I want to shuffle over to the right, and then I want to throw a pyre bomb at the right green glowing statue.
Okay. Look, you can move. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's one action.
And I know how much AP. Go ahead.
So you get... What's your movement rating first? We'll start there.
Questions?
Base movement rating is 3. And then your stamina, which
5.
is determined by you... Okay, it's 5. All right. So that means you can move 5 squares with 1 action point. And I believe you were here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 1 action point. You have 3 left.
3 action points left. Okay. So and now in how I need to determine if I'm in range and if I can lob that grenade over to right in the center. I want to lob it. I can't click it, but it's like right in the center of that statue
If
that
you
green
hold
light's
left,
coming from.
You can make a little thing pop up. There you go. All right, so you want to aim for
Perfect,
there.
yeah, right
So
there.
we measure how far away that is. So minus 50. So that's 60 meters on this map, which equates to 30 feet. For all of your ranges, just double it for the weird Foundry calculation. I'll be changing that as soon as I can, because what is a kilometer?
True.
Kilometer. Okay, that's what I would like to do. Not
Okay.
sure if can I throw it 30 feet.
You sure can. That's the range.
Oh, that is the range. That's right there.
So
All right.
you'll have to hard roll this next one. So type into the chat box /ROLL space
Got it.
1d20 plus your dexterity modifier, which is 2, and then just hit enter.
Okay, that's my chance to hit.
Yeah, that's the modifier that's rolled. Your the AC that you're trying to hit is 5 because hitting a square is an AC of 5. Hey, look, you got a 5 or higher. All right,
Well
you
done.
throw the bomb. Now you get to roll some damage. So go ahead and roll the damage in the same way.
Okay, I believe it's 2d6 because of the demolition expert.
Yes, sir.
Are
Hell
there
yeah.
any modifiers?
No. Other
All right,
than
we go.
your demolition modifier that you have.
Ugh.
Nice. Or damage.
Okay, Barnabas reels back and throws a bomb. It strikes the statue. You can hear cracks, and it even leans forward slightly. It has taken damage, but nothing seems to have changed. The light still glows, and the creatures are still moving.
Barnabas frowns. Okay, and then how do I officially end my turn?
You just say end of turn. You can also at the combat tracker, you can just hit the next key, the arrow. Next
All right, am
to
I
it.
keeping the APC in my head? So 1 to move, 1 to take out bomb.
Well, actually,
And then
if
0
on
to
your-
throw.
if you double click on your character sheet, you can see that there is an AP tracker underneath all of your other stats at the bottom. and you just minus
Looking-
that to whatever it is. It's on the top. So you see HP, HP temp, mana, armor, and then at the end it's AP.
Yep.
That's where you.
Okay, so I hit the little negative button. So I did 1 to move, 1 to boom,
There you
and
go.
so I would have 2 left.
Yep, and then that
All
should
right.
automatically refresh whenever we whenever we reset to the next round, because I have a button that restores it. Hopefully, it should restore it. So.
Okay, I'm gonna move here,
It
and
has
I'm just
been
gonna look for positioning. I'm actually going to. Can I move again?
Yeah, you could keep
All
doing
right.
things as long as you have action points.
All right, I'm a 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna get right here, behind Joe if I can. Not sure if that's a ledge or not, but I want to be
You're good.
in this spot here.
The,
Okay.
the ledges are over here. Okay, anything else?
Well, I have 1 AP if I'm not mistaken. I have 1 more bomb in my bag, and it only takes 1 AP to take it out, and because I'm demolition, it takes 0 to throw it. Is that correct?
By one.
Actually, no. You know what? It's 2 to
No, it
throw
takes-
it. It'd be -1. It's 1 and 1. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
yeah.
Turn is ended.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. I sure love murdering.
Florida, you're taunted right now, right? Or is it who's the one that's taunted?
I'm taunted.
Oh, Nest.
Alex
Yeah.
is.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Tactics. Okay. Let's see here. Pretty sure you're taunted, right, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over there for? What you doing? No.
I'm gonna move there.
Lucy looks over his shoulder.
Okay. And it is going to. Oh, actually. No, I'm not. Yeah, we're going to do this instead. This creature will taunt Rovain. Can ask your willpower.
What? Tenacity or willpower? Let's see. I think that's all of fat plus 0. Yes.
No, but you just roll better.
Yeah,
Oh no,
sure.
I actually have +1. I actually have +1 for willpower.
Oh shit, he's got plus. Oh, okay.
It doesn't.
All right.
Oh, okay, alright, you could... Rolling a 1 was not what we needed to happen. I do have inspiration. I don't know if that's important.
Not
enough
for
to roll.
Save it.
Okay.
Okay, one action point for that. One action point to move
See.
to here. And
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try and kill
Mhm. No. Don't do that. Stop that now. Shakes head.
No.
Oh my god! I think that hits.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that hits. Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, that's
I think so. Yeah. Maybe.
15 damage.
Ow! That's all of my HPs. All of them.
This weapon also has overwhelm.
Oh, excellent.
So that's going to be a minor injury roll.
We love it.
That is a head wound.
Owie.
You will be bonked in the head. Your vision blurs, and you stagger backwards. This has no other mechanical effect other than additional wounds there will be one step higher. The creature has action points remaining, and it will pass its turn.
Alrighty.
During.
Got that Glen treatment.
He came over and said, "Fuck you."
God. Alright. First things first, I gain 2 courage. What to do from here?
Who else gets it?
Probably you. Yeah, I'll give I'll give the 2 to Lorraine.
Good, yes.
It's Duran's aura.
He's aura farming.
Indeed.
He's
I am
aura
farming.
That's what this group
Indeed,
is
I am.
like.
It's just so true.
Like, you guys attacked an entire Knoll encampment and just aura farmed your way through it.
Yes.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yep. Never punish.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here, spend 1 action point. I'm gonna spend a action point to heal myself and strike out at the enemy.
Okay.
So cool.
So yeah, I'll heal for 6 points of HP.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll strike out with the Wakizashi. This one right here.
One second, calculating.
So I'm gonna roll damage just so I can see what the extra healing here for me is.
Okay. And you're hitting the Eternal Guardian?
Yes. This right here right next to me.
Let's see. How much damage do I want? I'll let that one through, I think. 6 damage.
Okay.
It's a +3. Unless he has something.
Additional 3 from strength. I'll spend the action point to guard Ravane, so you gain an additional 2. Yeah, 2 courage.
Okay.
As well as reinforced. Yeah, so you get an extra AC.
Nice.
And I believe I'll keep my 1 AP for defense.
Ravane.
It is I. Does the reinforce from Guarded go down, or is it a different?
I believe it is fading, so it'll only last for this round.
I mean, but does it fade on my turn?
Fades at the start of your turn.
Okay, yeah.
As does the taunt.
So
down
it's
low.
gone! Yes, yes. That's very okay. Do I go for this one? Yes. He asked for it after all. So he will move. Wait, will he?
Ask
Yeah.
for it. Kill him.
Then I would
Helplessly.
have to give up any form of defense. Which is fine.
Hell yeah. We love to see it.
Swinging with the scythe.
Rock and roll.
Don't think there's any negatives because he was the one that taunted, yes.
Yep.
A 9. Yes, I think I will use the superiority on that
Okay.
and reroll.
Well,
Never
it is
mind.
better.
It went up by 1.
I mean, of course it is, because they have like 8 AC, right?
Negative.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Heal.
I see.
Alex.
Alright, combat acumen.
Success. What would you like to know?
Resistances.
Let's see here. They have. They have no resistances. No base resistances, I should say.
Alright, I don't want this guy reaching the others, so I will spend an action point to move here. And another action point to move here to potentially block them. And for my final action point, I shall Gambit on the Guardian, successfully hitting someone.
You mean missing?
No, him hitting. I'm pretty sure this guy is not gonna miss. And that's all my action points.
Okay. Florida Steve.
Ready, yeah. I'm gonna put away my whip and take out my Stonecutter's kit and start working on that power source.
Okay. As you approach the power source, Florida Steve, you will see that it has intricate geoscriptic designs around the center point. You can also see that there are small grooves in which tools, or more likely a key, could be inserted in order to deactivate it. The recent fire bomb has made much of the device difficult to reach and to use properly. So you're going to have to use a little bit of creativity to get this gem lodged out of its housing. The gem itself looks to be like an emerald. Guess first things first is, do you have thieves' tools as a kit?
It's got Stonecutter's kit.
Stonecutter's kit, that works too. Give me a spirit check.
Okay.
Okay, as you spend an action point, you start working the crystal out of its housing. Damage from the bomb makes it difficult, but you think that you've at least figured out how to open the housing. As you strain against the stone while your comrades continue their fight, you think it'll take a few more attempts. So, another action point.
Okay, I think I can do one more for this round. So just another spirit check.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Excellent job. You lift the housing. Now you just have to work out the gem, which you'll have to do next round.
Okie doke. That's it for me.
Lucian.
Oh boy. Alright, start a turn, gain a mana, and then get an extra mana because I'm swag. Not that cool thing. Okay, what to do here? Are we
get
gonna
smushed.
focus on it? Yeah, that's plan number 1. But plan number 2, are we focusing a specific one, or do you want me to just kind of just put damage on the board, or do we have any ideas? quite a few things I could try and do this turn, depending on what we want to do.
And just focus the one right in front of you.
Okay.
Try to get some distance between you as well.
Sure. Alrighty. I will spend 1 AP to move. I believe my MR is. Double check. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then I will spend 1 AP. This hook. That's right, I should be at 5. Sorry, noting something. I will spend 1 AP and I will shoot a bolt at this Eternal Guardian right here. It is a contested roll. So you use. Let me check.
Good roll.
Didn't have this pulled up. Apologies. The roll is resilience, stamina, tenacity, or willpower.
Ooh, resilience.
Hey, I still won the con. Still won though. Excellent. And that's just a d6. Let me check the effects. What would be the 17 versus okay, never mind. That doesn't matter. Right. 6. Take 1 damage. But Spellwind will activate, and I will move 2 over here. And then, do I want another color? Actually, I should save it till he gets the gem out, so I get green. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save doing that then. That was an AP to do that. I'll do it again, so I'll bolt him again. 17. Versus okay. Take 2d6. 6 damage. I will move another 2 with Spellwind. And then one more time. Excellent. Takes 7 damage. And another 2. That would be my turn, sir. I'm all out of juice.
Hold on. All right, here we go. This creature will move to here.
Oh.
With 1 action. It will then attack Florida Steve.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to do that.
Oh, you're right. I don't have to. Eternal Guardian will use 1 action point and will punch Florida Steve and will probably miss him.
Yes, that misses.
Oh.
Weave.
That's the extra damage, at least. It would have been a big one.
Runs fingers through hair.
Okay. It will then it will then enter a martial stance. You will see that the creature dips low, lifting its greatsword over its head, as it holds it at the end, entering a Mordhau stance.
Oh.
Creature will then attack Lucian.
Shakes head. Don't do that.
First attack. Will miss. Probably,
Yep.
right? Tracy?
Yeah, because I grabbed. I had ace. I gained mana this turn or my last turn, so my AC went up by 1 because of mana metal. I think it is. One of my equipment does that, so it's 13 right now.
Second attack.
That also misses.
Wow.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
We love. Damn it. I was about to
Eventually.
say, we love.
I think if he missed it would be worse because Alex would be
Yeah,
stunned.
Gambit goes
Yeah.
off. I get tier 3 prepared now. But you get hurt.
Okay, 2 plus 7 is 9 damage. Not that it really matters. You will gain 2 bleed,
Not good.
and you will gain a second injury. Alright, that is an injury to your tail.
Okay.
Injury to your tail, your movement rating is reduced by 1 as the creature smashes down on the end of your tail.
You'll see Lucian like whelp out, like hissing at the thing.
Alright.
The equivalent of stubbing his toe.
Really big toe
Alright, all
stub.
your action points should be restored. All mana increased by 1 if you have it. And resetting initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
Seems that Florida Steve has 1 initiative.
Alright, taking that jewel.
Here we go. Spirit test.
Nice.
Oh,
Deft
baby.
and quick hands. You're able to work the emerald-like gem out of the statue. And with that, this creature begins to shut down. And stops moving.
Nice. Excellent work.
Yay! Very good.
Oh, you probably get adrenaline off that too.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So I should get 1 adrenaline off that since I now have an item that I did not start combat with. So that was 1 action point. Let me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take it down to just 1.
Real quick, chat, do you guys hear like wind or anything? Let me know.
Durham, what was that resource you gave me? What is that, courage? Is that ticking down every turn?
No,
no.
it doesn't tick down.
Oh,
You
it doesn't
get,
tick down? Okay.
You get a refreshing temporary HP shield equal to the courage you have. So if you have less
Sweet.
than 4, it goes to 4 again.
Okay. Alright, that's all my AP ending up there. That's it for my turn.
Rovain.
Ruvain will keep hitting. Or, I mean, start hitting.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey.
Nice.
That was
Excellent.
Nice.
Pretty,
I
pretty
think I
okay.
can parry that. I don't have the... I'm unable to parry it. Well, I mean, I could, but it won't be changing. So. Alright. 11 damage. Ow.
So close, so close.
Almost.
Oh, I do heal a little.
Not cool.
Not cool.
That's not cool, man.
Well, that is all the useful stuff I can do. So I am my turn.
Oh, Alex, did you get your proc from your gambit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I know if you said it or not.
Lucian.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Back up to full. Get an extra point of mana because I'm really cool. All right. Well, Steve, you have the gem in your hand.
Yes.
Okay. No green for me then. That's okay.
The fight so much fun.
Yeah, let's say. I guess I'll just set up for next turn. Alright. I will spend 2 action points to channel, bringing me up to full mana. And then with my remaining 2 AP, I'm gonna shoot this guy. The guy that's up, not the sleepy guy. This guy.
Okay. Tenacity. Or resilience.
Ah,
Negative.
Let's, hold on, let's, yeah, okay, never mind. Alright, and then the final AP. Violet also counts the die roll, so I had to, like, check to make sure that the die itself also doesn't match.
$16 to $15.
Yeah. I figured. That's why I'm taking forever looking at that, because I'm like, wait a minute, I need to check that. And then the final other shot, sir.
Okay, rolling.
Then, no money. Ruh-roh. Alright. That will be all the juice, sir.
Dirty.
Alright. Probably still lose 2 courage. I'll give the 2 other courage to Ravain.
Thank you, thank you.
I'll move on over here for 1 action point. And then strike out at the big lad.
Will miss,
Mm.
unfortunately.
Okay, try again.
A 13 will miss, unfortunately.
Damn,
Big guy's stubborn.
indeed. I'll spend my last action point to guard Ravain, so you get additional 2. You get 2 courage. And then that'd be it for me.
Alex Loki.
You know, gonna thought this fight would last longer. Action point to move up. Second
I
action
love it
point
when
to move
people
up.
talk shit. Let's hope that doesn't end poorly.
Never punished. Never punished.
Oh boy. Can't get close enough to attack with a spear.
Look,
Action point
is it
to
axe
pull out.
time.
Unfortunately, he pulls out an axe.
it.
Yes. Do it.
Final action point.
That will miss.
Does it go off the bridge?
No. It bounces off the creature's armor and lands in front of you.
Hate that thing.
It bounces off the floor and back into your sheath.
Oh, convenient.
Barnabas Bookbender.
Barnabas Bookbender. All right, what is the range on my light crossbow, please?
This entire map.
This entire map. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and distance doesn't affect chance to hit or anything like that?
It can if you go to long range, but your short range is gonna reach that guy. So
Okay, am I considered short range at 110 meters?
60 feet. Yeah.
That is short range?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's divide whatever number you see on the map by 2. So 110 divide that by 2, and that's the correct. Yeah.
I'm not good at that at all.
It'll be changed eventually.
It's in
Just
range.
take it in half.
It's in range
50,
full modifiers.
55,
No worries. No worries.
53.5, 52.5. Okay. Here we go. Barnabas, it feels like that statue's pretty weak. He doesn't want to mess up things like he did with the other statue, because Florida Steve seems to be able to take care of things. So we're just going to do a little crossbow action. So I'm thinking about rolling 1d20 for a 1d20 plus 2 for a hit chance.
Your crossbow should be in
Well,
your
light cross-
sheet. So if you go to the combat tab, and then you go
I
to
looked
your
over there
light-
and I didn't see.
you
Oh,
have a
just hit the
hand-
attack
you
roll.
have a hand crossbow. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You will have to get closer. That has a range
Okay,
of
how close will I need to get?
that has a range of 30 feet and 60 feet.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to start making my way over there. Basically, just going to go towards Floki. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going
Now
to do a
you're
little
in range.
measurement.
No,
Now you're in.
In range now. All right, we're going for a crossbow action. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit that roll attack button. Good.
yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. A dialogue popped up.
Yep. Just
It's asking me if I'm
follow
going to attack with strength or something else. I'm going to choose
Dexterity.
dexterity,
Yep.
and I'm going to choose nothing else. I'm going to hit roll.
Yep.
Savvy. Here we go. Oh,
Phew. Unfortunate.
Thumbs down.
all right, so that was 1 AP to move. That was that 1 AP to shoot the crossbow?
It's 2 AP to shoot the crossbow.
You should
So
have
I'm
one left.
at 1 AP left. Thank you. Okay, that's it for me.
Alrighty.
He lives for the turn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Smart.
Hello there.
I'm going to punch Florida Steve in the back of the head.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
17
Oh.
will hit this time. Not this time, Steven.
Uncanny dodge. I know he doesn't have it, but do it
Plus
anyway.
15 to that, so that's 19 damage.
Owie.
That does not cause an injury, thankfully. However, he is in his stance, so Florida Steve will receive the prone condition.
Oh. It's good to know.
Tier 1 prone. He will then punch down again, attempting to smash Florida Steve into the ground even more.
Oh my god.
And which he will do so
God.
for 8. So that's an injury roll. You're human, so you can.
I'll ignore the first one.
Yep.
Yep.
However, you do not ignore these hands. That's another 2, and then it will throw up. Let's see, I got 2. I'm at 1. Yeah. Okay. I will taunt Durin.
Hmm.
Tenacity or willpower, please.
Tenacity or willpower? Double check my tenacity. Okay, it's just willpower for me then.
Okay. You are taunted, sir. And then I will spend my last action point to taunt Rovain.
Oof, I cannot beat that.
I believe I have one action point left. I'll use my withstand to do the roll for Ravane.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. That's pretty neat.
Well, Eternal Guardian's rolling super hot on 2 HP.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Wait, can you beat that, Darren?
No,
He can match it
possibly.
because I have.
Oh,
I can try.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a +5 now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I see you, King. Oh,
Unfortunate.
dang. Good try.
Excellent use of your withstand action, though.
If only it worked.
If
Oh, wrong one.
We only aura farm so much.
All right, here we go. Round 4. There's no way, unless. No, I.
Oh my
won.
god.
I fucking
Oh my
won.
god. Wait, no, it's the wrong one. He doesn't
it's
go
the
first.
sleepy
It's the
one.
other
Oh,
guy.
it's the sleepy
Yeah. Woo.
I still beat 4 to
Good.
Steve, though, in initiative, though. Oh, boy.
Yeah, the duality.
Duality.
Hey,
of
what-
man.
All right.
What was the blessing I gave to Lucian back in?
I have
the last
inspiration. Which means
It was in-
at any point I can choose to have a D20 test re-rolled.
long
Whether
does that
me,
You can have him. You can have Blow we will.
It lasts until he uses it,
yeah. So I can just have
Oh,
it for forever until he
or
uses it.
until like another Daedic blessing happens, or I punch it out of him. You know,
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
it lasts until otherwise stated. It doesn't have a duration. It should be noted, however, for Gregorian rogue purposes, that counts as one of your blessings, even though you gave it to somebody else, and you have a maximum you can have. So there might be a point in the future where you might have to rescind a blessing you received in order to gain a new one.
Right. Which in that case you would talk with us, but we can get there when we get
Anyway, go ahead.
there. Let's see here. We'll go up to maximum mana because I'm cool like that. I think I just shoot this guy a bunch. All right, let's do it. First, okay.
All right, that's a real
Beat a 9.
roll to get started on.
Let's get the bad one out of the way first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Shot number 2.
Okay. I'm feeling good about this one. All right, never mind.
Oh my god. Try it again. Oh my
That's
god. Maybe you rolled the 1. Who knows? Okay, you didn't. And for the final one. Oh, that's doing serviceable. Right. Let's go. Take a
1d6.
D6. 6 damage.
The creature is wounded.
Woohoo!
Wow.
And that was literally everything. That's my turn. Pass.
Barnabas.
All right, that creature has his bar is empty. So what am I looking at here? Is he swaying in the wind?
So in Prism, whenever a creature is reduced to 0 hit points, it gains the wounded or shattered condition, depending on the source of the damage. In this case, he would be shattered because he was reduced to 0 by a magic source. They both mean the same thing, however. Any further damage to them will cause injuries. Injuries can be special per creature type. They can be the same as they are for players, but generally speaking, this is how you get to defeat a creature. Powerful creatures may have to take more than 1 injury to defeat. Most normal creatures you face can only take 1 injury and then they are defeated. So now is the time to deal damage if you want to deal injuries, which can defeat the creature.
Okay. Barnabas raises his hand crossbow again, but he looks over to his 3 teammates for confirmation, just to see what they're doing, and he prepares to fire.
Shooter.
Reload. Shooter! Shooter!
You had the perfect echo voice for it too. The echo's doing a lot for
Barnabas! Kill them!
Be who you are, Barnabas.
Remember who
Yeah,
you
there you
are.
go.
Renewed with confidence, Barnabas squints and takes aim.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! He came out swinging. Damn, son.
Go and click the roll damage button.
Hit that little damage button there.
Roll damage.
I'm waiting. Am I waiting for
It hits.
a check
No, you're
on the
good.
Guardian? Oh, it hit.
Good.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Barnabas will fire his crossbow bolt, which will hit a significant point in the stonework of the creature's body. You will see it suddenly lurch backwards, and it will fall to the ground on a single knee. The
There we
creature
go.
is defeated.
Nicely done.
Anything else, Barnabas?
No. Barnabas looks around, sees the creature is defeated, does not see any more threats, and lowers his crossbow and looks to his party members in admiration.
Rovain.
Yes.
Yep, time to eat my words.
Time to look for something else, yes.
Why is the boss music still playing?
Why is the
Why did it stop?
Maybe keep hacking at it for a little while.
I will perception for something.
Ah, yes, it's dead.
Rovain scans the area. He detects no enemies.
And these look defeated.
They are not moving, and they appear to be defeated.
Ah, okay. He will relax then.
Yeah.
I don't know, walk...
Take a stroll.
Where would you go? I guess up to this one. Check it out.
As you start
Look
to
for any keys.
you start to investigate the creature. Make me a religion check. Yeah. With a
I'm
13, as you start to investigate the creature's body, you believe that you recognize the stone that it is made out of. It seems to be made out of the same stony exterior as the treants. In fact, it almost feels like you're looking at a petrified wooden statue. There is a thrumming underneath its shell, leading you to believe that it was alive somehow? Very strange.
And it's still thrumming?
It is. But you don't know what that means.
He might as well attack it again, I guess. Fuck it.
I mean, sure, yeah. That's fine. Perfectly fine.
Attack!
Ha!
Barnabas
Die!
looks in horror as the tall elf attacks the creature that stopped moving.
The scythe will bite deep into the stone and pull more and more off of it. Yes! Glory to Aladine! Yes! Yeah! Durin.
Oh god. Alright, I'll probably still keep track of my courage.
Something tells me we will need to.
Two for me, 2 for you, Orvain. I'll spend an action point to... Well, I'll have to spend 2 to need to get to Steve. And treat his wounds. Oh, wrong thing.
Almost.
Slash R. 2d6, I was almost there.
I believe in you.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, very nice.
I will not be striking out. I'll reserve my last my last AP.
Were these all the statues from your vision?
Alex asked Barnabas a question.
What's that?
Were these all the statues from the vision?
Oh, for my dream? Barnabas looks at Alex and goes, yes, but they were covered in blood in my dream. Voice is a little off.
Alright, thinking the fight is over then. He would actually dispel his courage, as he usually does. And would walk forward.
And I can't see the other statues, can I?
Not with this much fog, no. Not easily.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I'm not saying anything else. Got it.
Yeah. Florida
You
Steve.
okay, Lucian?
Lose 2 hit points. Start your turn.
But didn't he get healed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Florida, you are shoved into the stone with immense force. It will take 2 action points to free yourself to reduce your prone
Okay.
condition.
So I'll lose 2, get back up. And I'm just going to use my 2 to go ahead and remove or attempt to remove the crystal just to be safe.
Spirit check on the first one. All right. You're able to undo the opening, undo the indentation and open the chamber. Now you must make 1 more to remove the strange gem. It would seem that the rain makes your work difficult. Your tools keep slipping and sliding, and unfortunately, you're unable to remove the gem.
Alright, that's it for my turn.
At the end of the round, the gem will glow brightly. The power of green magic will flow through the stones beneath and into the Eternal Guardian.
Okay, yep. What I was waiting for.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The creature will stand tall with its weapon in its hand.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Rovane,
Man, he goes before me again.
I
It is
won
me.
again. Please.
Well, it seems alive. I will keep hitting.
What the fuck is this?
17.
Hold on, I gotta adjust this. Okay. 17 will... that could hit me. Creature will attempt to parry. Ching! Oh.
Is that the one I used authority? I forget.
Yeah, you could use authority. Pretty sure.
No.
Okay.
Oh, God. Alright, go ahead and roll some damage.
Big hit. Nice.
Ugh.
That is my turn.
Alex.
Alright, combat acumen.
What would you like to identify?
Elysian fighting style with it.
Elysian fighting style. This creature has the following martial stances: arm numbing, breaker swing, and shoulder rush.
Do I pick one now, or do I have to acumen again?
You pick one.
Breaker swing.
Breaker swing does this. Is an attack replacer that causes it to be afflicted the user with the prone condition. If it is afflicted and is prone, the tier is increased by 1 instead.
Ah, so we're happy to Florida.
Yes.
Alright, here we go again. Master form.
Increases its strength and con by +6 and increases size category by 1.
Yeah, Alex is too far to get in, and he doesn't have his steam as he usually does. So I'll just acumen again. 11. Is that enough?
That's insufficient.
Alright, Lucian. Shoot it. Gambit.
Oh.
And that's the end of my turn.
Once again, he's out of
You're
breath. Fucked up.
There. Once again. Alright, 2 more courage me. Steve, you get 2 more courage too.
We
Yeah, I'll spend a action point to guard Steve, so you gain an additional 2. I'll spend 1 action point to take out my mace into my offhand. Then I'll use the Wakizashi to strike out at the big lad.
That will miss.
Okay, and I'll hold off on my last AP. Because I get the feeling it's probably gonna go for Florida.
You know, you're probably correct.
oh man,
Turns menacingly.
Hmm.
With this fist, I cleave the heavens.
have I already gotten all of my tip HP, or does that not happen until my turn?
Temp HP at start of your turn.
Yeah, so you still have the 4 from before.
Alright, big punch. Oh, thank God that misses.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use my reaction to spend AP point to strike out at him. With mace.
Okay.
Nope,
Damn.
unfortunate.
I will keep trying to beat Florida Steve into the ground.
Oh my god.
8 damage.
That brings me right to 0.
Okay, that
Nice.
means you're wounded. However, you are prone. Fighting style. Alright, I will punch him again
Oh god.
for an injury. Right in the chest, Florida Steve. I think this is your first injury, right? So that's going to
Yeah.
be a minor wound, a minor injury to the chest. Prone will go up by 1. And then the creature's final attack.
Quit.
Oh my god.
That is bad.
Do we? Do I? Do we?
That's
Sorry,
2
I wanted to
injuries,
take it.
which is a
Yeah, could you-
if
I'm
Can you
gonna,
force him to reroll that?
Yeah,
Please?
because I can inspiration it. So
I think this would
do
be
we
an
want?
inspiration.
I
because
think yeah.
If
I'm
I
gonna
hit a chest, Florida Steve could die.
I'm gonna inspiration that. Don't reroll that, please.
As you wish.
No,
Reroll.
I will mark that.
There
off.
is a flash of divine energy that courses through Barnabas and then through Lucian as the energy pulses against the eternal guardian. Okay. Well,
On a crit at least.
So that's good. All right, let's see where it hits. Please don't be chest. Oh, good, it's your face.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
All right, the creature will smash Florida Steve in the face, causing his jaw to swell up. He gains Tier 1 Mute. And that is a major injury. So that prone is 3. And the creature will be finished with its turn. Lucian Selphos.
Yay! Full AP restored.
Please save Florida.
Get 2 thingies. I don't know about that, but I'll try. I guess I get 3 temp.
Help!
'cause
Help!
Let me double check some effects. Wonder if. I think I do. So I could maybe get. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, I'm going to spend 2 AP to channel, and in doing so, I'm going to activate.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I'm going to activate Leyburn, which will reduce my maximum HP by. I think it's 4th of my AP. No, hold on one second. Oh no, it's bound by my spirit. That's right. So by 2. Let's go to editing mode for this. 6. In doing so, I will gain 2 mana, and then I will also regain a point of doubt, which I will spend to activate my Leylenic Tap. And once again, the energies and raw mana, prismatic mana, will kind of surge through the ground and kind of shoot up into Lucian. And I need another color. I already have violet currently.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay, sure.
D7.
6.
Roll 7 again.
Oh, good job. 1.
Indigo.
Excellent. Fantastic color to have right now. Indigo. Okay. I'm tempted. I'm curious. Let me read something real quick. Apologies.
Is that the one that lets you teleport the Eternal Guardian? Because that'd be nice.
No, Indigo's the sacrifice color.
That's violet. The violet overload would let me. Or let me double check. Hold on.
Blue's the Dreamwalker.
Yeah. Sorry, I want to read something on one of my abilities. Apologies. 3 AP, okay. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, but I don't have the AP. I don't think I have the AP to do it. Nope. Fuck. Alright, well, let's get that set up for it then. I will then spend... I guess we need damage on it anyway, yeah. I'm going to spend 1 AP and 1 mana to shoot it in the face.
Creature will roll. Resilience. It will fail
Nice.
by more than 5.
Take 2d6. Oh, max!
that's what we
Big
like to see.
damn! Big damn!
Gamma
I
goes
will-
off, we both get 3 courage.
I will move 2. Increase my courage by 2. Okay. And then... yeah, I'll do it one more time. Pew! Nice! We'd love to see
That was a
it.
good roll. Hey!
Excellent. Take 2d6 again.
Big shot.
Nice, and I will move 2 again. I will move... you know what, actually?
You don't need to get closer.
Yeah. I think I won't move. I will not use Spellwind on this. And that's my turn, sir.
Alrighty, here we go. Florida Steve. Battered. Broken, but not stopped. You'll have to spend 3 action points to get up from prone.
God damn.
Pummeled by Omni-Man. Think, Florida, think.
Think, Steve. Think.
What will you have after? Good.
In order to try and save on action points, is it possible for me to like stay prone but just like crawl to the crystal and try and take it out?
Negative. You must be able to stand and operate on the object.
Okay. So how much AP is it going to cost me to get up there?
3.
Okay.
Means you'll have
So that'll
one
leave me with
chance.
1. Yep.
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
spirit roll.
Let's
Hell
do
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Steve uses
Is that
the
enough?
stonemason tool to slowly work, bleeding from his chest, coughing from his swollen jaw, but he pulls the gem free. And as he does so, and with that,
Hell yeah. Hell
Right.
yeah.
Is that actually all of them this time?
Good job, team.
What you guys want? I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Got to take care of some things.
As the thing falls silent, Lucian will kind of slither forward and just let out a long sigh as the magic sort of just dissipate and flow from his body, and he will look over to Alex. Well, that went. Oh, I hate feeling like this after every fight. He kind of looks down at himself. His
Have you
tail's all
considered
kind of-
improving
I am.
or wearing heavier armor?
He kind of looks down to his he's not like frail, but he's not built at all. So I don't think I could wear it properly. It would only slow me down.
I
That's
to
a bad
imagine
excuse.
Lucian's tail looks like it's cartoon broken, like that
Yeah,
like, crazy zigzag pattern.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think about.
A little scuffed,
It's all about training.
scuffed up.
He'll shrug and kind of slither forward slowly.
We don't exactly have time to train here.
Florida, are you all right?
I don't think I can talk.
I think
Well,
I think he broke my shit.
Oh, is it
This-
that
Just
bad?
talk with your mouth covered.
yeah, I don't think
Mute
he can say much. He's got busted.
that's tier 5. You cannot speak, so you can speak.
You can speak, but it's probably like a
Okay.
hoarse voice, probably, or something.
Yeah, your voice is a bit fucked up.
Yeah, it looks really gross because my jaw's broken. I can't talk.
He'll kind of go.
Who
in
would
this-
be adept at investigating these crystals? You think?
I could give it a shot. I could look, perhaps me and Alex.
And Barnabas.
Oh yes, Barnabas too. He might thing or two.
All right, whenever
Barnabas
God gets
is-
back, I'll
Barnabas
visit the
is-
crystals.
60% concerned about Steve's injuries, 40% eyeing the crystals, wanting to inspect them further.
Dawn's a medic. He'll take care of them.
Also,
Yeah, Barnabas
Lucian,
does look to Durin and says, Durin, what's his, hold on.
yeah, he'll find Lucian.
And in case everyone keeps forgetting, Rofane is a paladin.
Oh yes, he is a.
But whether he heals or not is up to him.
He's very picky on that, but yes.
It is Durin.
Mm,
Yeah, Barnabas looks at Durin and motions to Steve and says, "Can you help him?"
I'll do what I can.
Lucy will look over to Barnabas. Well, those bombs were rather effective. You did a good job, and much better at shooting than Steve. Look over at Steve's own hand crossbow. Perhaps this is a sign you should get yours calibrated, Steve. Barnabas had much better time than you do normally.
Barnabas shakes his head and looks at Steve and goes, no, this is the real hero here.
I'll have you know, I have a +3 to hit.
Yeah, fat loaded's done you, hasn't it?
Yeah, right. Hit one time.
Yeah, I think it was maybe like 3 times in total throughout our session. Anyway. Yes, Lucian go on. Lucian will nod to what Barnabas said and will say, yes, everyone did rather well in the fight. It could have gone a lot worse than it did. For instance, Steve could be dead, and he'll kind of like slump down some.
Okay, now you're back. I've presented the crystals to Lucian and Barnabas to inspect.
Okay. Sure thing.
Yeah.
All right. First up, does anybody here have Arcana trained?
No.
No core skill. All right. Does anybody here have the core skill
Is that for me? Okay.
Nature?
No.
Okay. Does anybody here have the core skill of Investigation?
No, I don't.
Okay. In that case, I will need a base religion check.
From both of us?
Religion.
Everyone
Yes.
can do this, but those
Okay,
with the
everyone-
core
okay.
skill of religion get your bonus.
Unlucky.
Religion.
What is the rules for religion again?
Authority and what?
Authority and
Nice. Resilience.
resilience. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other one, Barnabas. You got to click the actual religion button. Should be doing it.
The name.
Yeah, the actual name. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Man,
No stones.
the people with core just bomb their rolls. Feels bad. All right, but with the standing numbers that people have rolled, you're able to understand the following. These gems, which you think are emeralds, but there's something off about them that makes you think that they're not, permeate the power of green. The color of magic flowing and pulsing softly outwards. You could see intricate carvings on the outside of the gem, depicting the same geoscript that you have seen throughout Aelenclast. The place that you removed it from, Florida, you noticed there is a indentation, as if it was connected to some kind of maybe network or valve. The spiraling indentation depicts that this was intended to be attached to this statue. How the energy within the gem is still preserved, how it's housed, and what its actual function is, escapes you. These gems cost 1 burden, and you get the feeling that they are an important find.
Okay, I'll store them both in my backpack for now. And actually, real quick, Lucian, if you take one and you do your thing to choose a color, can you actively choose green if you're holding one of
That's a
these?
good question. Would I be able, would I know if I could do that, Arcadum?
You don't know.
Well, I suppose I could always try. And I'll kind of hold out a hand. I won't do it now, but later I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Would you like to take one then, or do you want me to hold on to both?
Yeah, I'll take one, and you can take one if you want.
Okay.
Barnabas casually mentions he's really good at getting stuff out of his bag and using it. Is it a consumable? Is this considered a consumable?
The party does not know what it is. It could be.
Yeah, he just casually mentions it, but doesn't expect anything. Stretches.
I'm really good at taking stuff out of my pockets.
You should look for a
having
key
shit.
then.
I can whip that out of my bag.
You guys wouldn't believe how quick I could do it. Actually.
What's the item called again, Arcadum? Sorry.
The item you may call emerald. Question.
Emerald. Okay. 1 emerald. Question mark. Green glowy shit, I will say. Cool.
All right. As the rain begins to pour atop your heads, The bridge continues. In the distance, you see more statues permeated by the light.
Barnabas size.
Well,
More
should we-
combat.
Do we make camp? Is there anyone see any shelter?
Not on the middle of a bridge.
it would not be wise.
We
to
do not
so.
have time for such.
We must.
We must move on.
Exactly.
Steve appears very injured.
With the healing and all that, Mr. Cadum, does the bleed go away at this point, or is it still on us?
Yeah.
Heal 3, Florida. Look, now he's healed. We are ready to go.
Oh boy.
The only reason he
Okay,
heals
okay.
is so we can keep fighting.
Lucy will look over to Ravine. You know, you have this power to heal innately. Why don't you give him a little fighting strength?
What do you mean?
He looks over at the battered Florida Steve. He's fucked up. Well, he got gestures. He doesn't have to explain why he just asked that.
More healing, please.
Please, Ronald, please. Please, Val, please.
If it means we can go faster, yes. Heal for 7.
Yeah.
I got a quick AFK. Is it slash AFK?
Maybe.
right
Right click token.
Oh,
Right
right-click
click
your
right.
token, and you go to AFK.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can only heal people once per hour, I believe.
That's fine. Well, that's fine. We're back up to it. This is
We're all good now.
This is better now.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when Barnabas comes back, we'll all move up. I say we move together, going
Yeah,
Just get him.
side
go
information.
towards the next part of the bridge.
So, the party would like to continue along the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Are
There's
you
only one
sure
path.
you want to continue along the bridge?
There is only one path.
As you wish.
warning flash on your heads up this way. Do you wish to continue?
Tooltip, you can rest and recover. No.
You can.
That's perfect. Tooltip. You can rest and recover. Shut up, tutorial.
Shut up. We'll need you.
Yeah, well, Vayne just cuts it in half.
Cuts the menu screen in half.
Well, it's like before we even read the options, he just hits no on the prompt. Absolutely not.
Doesn't even finish reading, sees rest,
Would we
and cuts it
see-
immediately.
Stairs or anything going down off to the side of the bridge?
Not yet.
But we do see more statues.
All you see in front of you is the stone that you walk upon. The statues permeated by the light. The heavy mist and the rain continue to fall.
Approaching towards the statues, can we look and see if there's another gem situation going on with these two?
When you get closer,
Okay.
I'm going to presume that since nobody said, no, please stop, I'm going to move you forward now.
Yeah.
Back.
Indeed.
Alright, we might rejoin and come back again.
There you go. When you get to about this point, you could see, just barely, that there are more Elysian statues to the left and right. They seem to be guarding the stairwells that lead up to the side. Furthermore, you could see in the distance that the bridge connects with what appears to be a grand stone abbey. And then it extends further towards the center of the Drift Isles. You do not see any more green stones. What would the party like to do?
Well, we have a choice of left, right, or center. Which way shall we go?
Does the map tell us?
You'll look to Florida.
The map, Florida, as you investigate it, continues onward,
So just straight?
straight.
The statues, they're just dropped out in front of the stairs.
It's not quite so, I guess, displeasing as that to the eye. They are designed to be a deck. Well, they are put in a way not to actually stop you from getting to the stairs, but you must pass by them first. Now, whether or not that's an intended security feature, I suppose you'll have to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh joy. Well, the map indicates to just go straight ahead. I guess if we're not curious at all what's up those stairs, we could just go
Well,
further in for now.
just strokes his chin some. Perhaps there could be a place we could. And he hesitates to say the word in front of Ravain and kind of lets it hang in the air. But if the map says we should move forward, then, well, fair.
Do you think there should be a key? Is that what you're saying?
There could be
Maybe.
a key up there.
There possibly could be, but we don't know. That's assuming there's something barring the way down the bridge, but the fog is rather obscuring, so I don't know. We could always go check and find out, but seeing as those things, and he'll kind of like point back with his injured tail, assuming those things are, more of them are down there, then we will have to be prepared to fight more of them. Assuming this isn't their only security measure, which got a shrug.
I would like to learn more about this place.
Well, we go up left side, investigate that side first.
Kind of looks the others. I don't mind, but do be careful.
If it does not take
where
too
we
long.
walk.
Alright.
Yeah, quick 5-minute adventure.
I'll move, guys.
In and out.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 15
5
minutes.
minutes.
Indeed.
And then do you want to check for traps before we go anywhere near that statue?
And so the party approaches the left staircase, or I should say the western staircase. The closer you get, eventually, the fog fades and reveals an Elysian angelic creature. You can see within its hands, it seems to be holding a tome. On each side, the color of yellow permeates through the lights, pulsing softly. What do you do?
Elysian, as in like the fields of Elysia, like Greek mythology. So just a descriptor.
That's a good deep cut, Winky Face. But no, Elysian is a race. Elysians is a race on Aelenclast. But yeah, it is like that. Yeah, that would be the etymology of it.
Okay, Barnabas puts his hands together and he's ready for a religious check on that tome. See if he can identify any religious markings.
And I'll check for traps.
Traps first, then religion.
Sounds good to me.
Forget what's checking for traps.
Oh, that's investigation, which is
Cunning and tenacity.
yeah, cunning tenacity.
And then I get +5, or is that only in dungeons?
This is a dungeon, so yeah.
So it'll be +5 to this. Hey.
Lord Steve closely investigates the area and does not see any traps. If you possess the religion or skill, you may attempt to identify more about the statue.
What about history?
Not history.
Okay.
Barnabas and Ravain investigate the statue. Barnabas focuses upon the book, as previously mentioned, and Ravain will notice something about the wings. First, Barnabas, as you look at the tome, you can see that it has no depiction of any particular deity. It has the same geoscriptic writing on the outside. However, you will notice that there seems to be something missing from the spine of the book. A large section of the spine that looks too quadratic to be indication of damage. it seems that something is supposed to go here. Rovane, as you study the wings, you will see that it is made out of a different stone than the base of the statue. You don't know if this is an artistic meaning, but what is clear is that the marble that the wings are made out of, the stone itself, appears to be very similar to the ones that the Guardians were made out of.
All right, Barnabas waits for Rovane to update the party if he wants, and then he has something to say.
He would update the party, yes.
Barnabas updates the party as well. He thinks something's missing, like a key that goes into that book spine. Before he relays that, though, is it even reachable? Does it look like someone? Is there any
15
indication
feet
that
off the
someone
ground.
can? Okay, so no, for me.
Not
Or
for
for
you
anyone,
or
I
a
guess.
regular human, maybe a giant of some kind.
So it looks like something fits there, but we don't know what. It doesn't look like it was damaged by weather or anything random. It looks
Like
like it's intentionally missing, right?
Is it like a slotted thing or like a keyhole?
It is a slotted piece of the book spine that is not there.
Okay, got it.
Okay. And is there anything? Do I look at the rest of the set? Is he holding anything in his hand?
He's holding.
Anything looks-
He's holding the tome. The statue is holding the tome in his hand.
Right. Okay. So I do relay the findings about the book, and I suggest taking a peek at the other statue.
Very well.
Alright.
No arguments here.
Yeah,
Let's go
sounds
look.
good.
As you approach this statue, you will see that it is made of a similar build and make, except that this statue is not holding a tome, it is holding a scepter. The top of the scepter is missing.
All right, that's obvious to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, perhaps each side correlates with what's missing on the statue. Maybe this is further cause to actually investigate the sides.
Yeah, Barnabas relays that it's not like the statue has anything that can go with the other statue, but it seems like two pieces are missing from each statue. And he also does suggest maybe a traps check just to be ultra careful.
Sure. So this plus 5.
Florida Steve
17.
will sniff the air and rub the ground. He will detect no traps.
You think this is gonna be like the Blazers, like last time? As he looks at Florida.
It could
Okay, and is
be.
a religion check necessary here, or does it look so similar
It's
that
the same.
okay?
I think we go up and check the sides.
Very well. Very well. Let us.
Barnabas nods in agreement.
What does your torch say, Florida?
I'm gonna need to rest before I can change the light again.
All you people unrest.
Well,
You, for some reason, never got attacked in that last fight. Okay.
Well, we are not
Your
always-
points.
Before the fog was supposed to be
Where?
lifted.
We are not as adept as you, Ravane. You know this.
It was never a question.
He shrugs. But we will need to find shelter anyway if we are to rest, so we should move forward.
Yes, I would like to get out of the way.
Wonder when this fog will retreat.
It has been rather misty around the Drift Isle, regardless of where we have been, but perhaps yes.
Let's get
You
going.
just want to go up this side first?
Yep, let's go.
Over here.
All right.
Alright.
Oh well, Barnabas suggests before crossing the path of the statue That can we head north or up? I don't know how to say the direction.
So, just so you know, for future reference, in the map, up is always north, right is always
Right,
east, so on and so forth.
Barnabas looks north and says, "Should we explore that way first before crossing the statue? Since we know that statues are lively."
Well, it's assumed. I would assume that there are more statues north anyway, and well, here we know we can run if we need to. I don't know if anything will activate if we go further north or not. So either way, it is a gamble, and we
It
can
could
see
activate when we go sideways. It could activate when we go forward.
peanuts. Plus,
Just be prepared for battle.
there is shelter here, so
I think it'd be a little safer just to check out the sides first.
When you say sides, what do you? Oh,
The
you mean like
stairs.
going up?
The stairs that go up.
Stairs.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant up into the side.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Alright.
Go, yeah.
Barnabas will remit and follow the party.
All right.
Alrighty. As you begin
Forward
to move
march.
past the statue, you will see that there is a spiral set of stone stairs that leads you down to the side of the great bridge, which comes out here. You will see that the edges continue to the south, and that it also continues to the north and up the staircase.
How high up are we?
As you look down over the edge, you will see that it goes beyond your sight, so far enough that the fog blocks your vision. Although your
Barnabas rubs his beard. Go ahead.
Your instinct tells you it's a long way down.
Barnabas rubs his beard and says, "Sometimes we must go backwards in order to go forwards." And leaves it at that.
Up the stairs.
Stairs.
Barnabas frowns.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, them stairs look pretty good.
Bob ain't no make no bitch.
Everyone just desperately wants to get inside somewhere.
Indeed, my man bun's already soaked.
The stone steps lead to this stone sepulcher. In front of you, a stone slab of a door is currently closed. And on the front, it has a strange carved mural. What mode is your torch in, Florida?
Since I can't change it again. Right now, it's just in burn.
Okay.
I can't change it again until I rest.
You will see that the mural depicts the following. I will put this in your notes. Alright, if you look in your notes, you will see the following displayed on the mural out front. You will see that there is an open mouth, a symbol of a mountain, a symbol of roots, symbol of a tree, symbol of a sword, and then at the end of the mural, the door opening.
All right, Barmos wants to roll religious check to see if there's any significance to the words from his knowledge.
Sure.
All right.
As you take a closer look at the mural, it is clear that this stone sepulchre and its mural displayed is meant to be indicative of some kind of password in order to open the stone door. What the password is, it appears that there are murals to remind those that would serve in its clergy of what the password is.
Okay, and any indication what deity might be the catalyst of all this or anything like that?
It is not clear.
Okay.
Does it look like the symbols are like set in, or can they like be pushed, or are they removable in any way? Or is it just a carving of the symbol?
It is the carving of the mural.
Okay.
You will, however, see that at the bottom there appears to be a strange piece of malleable stone, as if something is meant to be placed in it.
Like putty, or
Yes.
okay.
Barnabas thinks back to the two statues and wonders if the shape of the crystals they had match any of those fittings. Would it seem like it'd fit in there?
I was just thinking that.
And same for the malleable piece of stone too. Do the crystals seem to have any kind of shape or design to them that indicates they could possibly be part of this puzzle?
For the sake of trying it, then I will attempt to put an emerald into the malleable stone.
As you pull out the emerald and you get it closer to the malleable stone, you will see that it starts to react. It rapidly begins to twist and turn, as if grasping and twisting at something that isn't there.
Hmm. So it won't fully go in?
Oh, that's just you getting close to it. Do you put the gem
Oh,
in?
okay. Yeah.
As you put the gem inside, the strange putty-like stone will begin to bubble, sizzle almost. You will see that it starts to violently react to the stone being put in. Make me
Take it out.
a
Take it
history
out.
check.
Hey,
Ooh.
that's 20.
You think that the gem is definitely a part of the puzzle, but you don't think that it is the solution. And you also notice, by the ordering of the mural and events, that the gem is most likely the breath of life that the open mouth would indicate. So there must be something else to be put in the stone.
Okay. So
Excuse me, there
remove
must be
the
something
emerald.
else to be put in the putty that would be affected by the stone, is what you suspect. And as you take the emerald away, it will start to, the putty will start to calm and become still again.
Ravana, I would like to investigate this further with my glint torch, but I really need to rest first. I can't change it right now.
Barnabas looks around for any suitable shelter.
As you look out, all you see is heavy fog and heavy rain.
He suggests to the party that we must sweep the area further.
Yeah, I imagine the other side's much the same.
Is Nob there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Well, he said something to you, just didn't respond. I didn't know if that was in character or not.
He was thinking.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
I know. Fine.
I'm gonna
We
sweep
can
the lower
rest.
area.
But
There's something where you can. Yeah.
if we are too late to kill this doppelganger, will you pledge yourself to the service of Aladine?
If we're too late to kill it,
Yes,
We see
if we are not the
background.
first.
There was another picking of sled. Someone else is here.
Yes, someone that goes by autumn and all the other seasons.
Well, we will do our best to what we can, but if they somehow are able to figure out this before us, then, well, shrugs. If they want to, yeah, just kind of trails off. So I'm thinking about it. And he looks at the rest of them. Well, we know there is a way back, and we could just try and find more suitable camping, suitable campsite somewhere else. But perhaps we could check the other door. Maybe it has a similar or different function to this one.
We should survey the area fully.
Yeah. Let's check the other door.
Shall we split up?
No,
No.
no,
Huh.
no.
No.
No. Absolutely not. Not anymore. He kind of shudders a little bit.
I think we go down to the bottom of the stairs and just check out that lower area. Just look for if there's any dry spots.
Okay. Sure. He'll kind of nod. We could try that.
Oh, I just realized this wasn't playing the whole time. Fuck. There we are. Ah, that's better.
Ah, cool.
Ambience.
Obvious.
Let's just see if we can find a nook or cranny we can
when
rest
you get
in.
to this point, you will find that there is an entire space underneath the bridge. Now, normally, such a place would be no such cover. Fortunately for the party, you have a specialist in such underpass shelters.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Florida Steve.
Oh, the velvet.
A shelter could be made out of this delicious underside of the bridge. Look at these stone nooks, these crannies. Anything a traveling man might need. The humidity is a bonus.
You'll find an alligator to wrestle for some meat.
An alligator wrestle for some meat.
Just choke slam the alligator. That'd be awesome.
But you think that you could just take shelter underneath the bridge?
Alright. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Also, if this
that'll
is a
do.
dungeon, does Florida Steve know how many rooms there are?
Would you ask?
If this is a dungeon, would Florida Steve know how many rooms there are?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't asked any of that. So, what is temperature, depth, and number of rooms for this dungeon?
Temperature is 65. Depth is 400 elevation. from ground level.
Okay.
So up, not down. And number of rooms are 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
Takes off pants, sets up camp.
You know, it is raining, right? Well, I guess he kind of looks up. Yes, there is a little bit of cover, but I'm not sure how dry they'll get.
Every little bit helps.
See what kind of slither into a cold nook, and we'll seem pretty satisfied. The cool stone is actually pretty nice.
Right, and I'll
So
spend this
ready to
rest studying that martial scroll.
Alright.
Alright, Alex pulls out his alchemy kit.
Rovin will guard.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can find us some underpass mushrooms.
Am I able to
Underpass mushrooms.
am I able to meditate like in the other the copper temple thing?
Negative. You can explore though if you'd like. So Barnabas, what we're doing here is people are choosing camp actions. So your camp actions are forage for food, explore, guard, research.
Okay, what about alchemy and scroll making?
That's also options. Those
Right,
are
okay.
character specific though.
Yeah.
And what determines how many? Is that a downtime? What determines how many downtime actions you have?
Everyone has one, but some builds and characters can get more than one downtime action,
Which you do.
which you do have.
Yeah, with me
Okay.
gear, does everyone have 2?
You have. Double check.
Logistics
We already
specialist.
added it.
Go ahead, standing by.
Yeah, you had 5 supplies that we added to our supply.
That's not what he's talking about. Yes, so the party each gets an additional the party as a total gets an additional downtime action that they can use. So that's not one for each, but that's one additional downtime action that we use for the whole party.
Which is still good.
So Barnabas speaks with his party and relays that he would like to make some more consumables, scrolls, and bombs. So he would like to use his 2 actions to do that, but he wants to make sure that if there is the opportunity to explore and find out more about our environment, he would like that to happen as well. And he wants to make sure everyone's injuries get taken care of as well.
Well, I believe that Durin wants to treat the injuries of Florida Steve so that your guys aren't here for multiple rests.
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to cost you a supply. Okay, let's go through all the costs first.
Yeah.
So first you have to spend a supply to rest at all. So that's 1. Then you have to spend an extra 1 for Florida Steve's care. Since someone with core of medicine, you can spend additional supply in order to in order to relieve additional injuries. So he has 2 injuries, so that'll take 2 supply for Florida Steve's care. First make me a medicine check, Durin. I'll do that first.
Sure thing.
Yeah, do that
I'll take those first 3 supplies from mine, and now I'm out of supplies.
Okay, so you rolled sufficiently. All right, next, if you want to if you want to make potions and basically any consumable, it takes a supply to make one. So how many would you guys like to make? It takes 1 action to make one and 1 supply to make one.
Okay, with his injuries taken care of, are we at 16 supplies at this time?
So no, are we comfortable long resting? Because that takes 2.
Yes, that's already been calculated though.
Oh, that's okay. Cool. So yeah, we're at 16 now. Then minus 1 for the injuries, extra injury thing, right?
Calculated, we're at 15 now.
So 15. Okay, cool.
You have 15. And you have a downtime action for Barnabas, a downtime action for Alex, and then the extra downtime action for the party if you want to spend it on consumable creation. Is that what you guys want to do?
I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then you'll have to choose which consumable you want to make with each of those actions, and you'll have to spend a supply for each one that you make.
Alex will make a healing salve.
Okay, real quick, I got some questions then. So, scrolls. I was not able to find kind of an overview on the scrolls that I have access to or can make.
So you have scrolls that you can make equal to the spells that you know. The spells that you know, you get to choose 2 of them. I'm not sure when we went over that, so you can go ahead and choose the 2 you'd like to know, and then you can make scrolls out of those. It follows the same consumable creation rules.
Oh, he has magic.
He does not have magic, but he can make. He can still learn spells and make scrolls of the spells he knows. He just can't cast them.
Oh, I see.
Gregorian.
Got it.
He can cast with scrolls though.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So no, he does not have mana.
Okay.
So I'm on Verum Corvinus classes magic, and it says first, second, third. And I'm looking for a list of spells. I'm gonna type in spell.
It should be under.
That's the wrong section.
Get a prism.
I'll just link you. I'll link you.
I put the link in notes.
Oh, okay.
Prism spells.
Now I've come across prism spell casting, work in progress, first level, second level.
Yeah, scroll down.
Scrolling down, energy, mass, mind,
There you
spirit.
go. Those are the
All that
spherums.
stuff?
Yeah, those are the spherums. Those are the different categorizations of spells, and each one of
Okay.
those, under each one of those, is a first level spell.
Okay, and then I'm level 2, so do I have access to level 2 spells?
You do. So choose 2 spells you'd like to know, and then those will be the ones that you would have started with, and then we'll just move from there.
Does scrolls have a color?
Scrolls do not have a base color,
Okay.
unless they were made by somebody with a color of magic, but he doesn't have magic, so they're all colorless.
Yeah,
That's
that
actually
was
not
the
bad.
question.
That's not bad.
You got a long list to choose from.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, I
lot.
know.
There's a
Well,
lot.
go ahead and take your time. You can also
I
ask the
assume.
party what do you think that they would need. I'm
Yeah,
open.
Barnabas eyes the very competent spellcaster in our group and asked
I mean,
if he has any suggestions on what spells we might want to look at. Barnabas is
Commune's not.
partial to conjuration spells. What was that?
I'm gonna say things from the. I don't really do a lot from the spirit sphere other than the protect, but I have protect. It just there's a lot of decent options, honestly. It just depends on like, do you want to do more like do you want to have more supportive, or do you want to have more
Well,
shooty
Barnabas
stuff?
has very high intelligence, so what he likes to do is create other beings to get hit or hit for him, because that's the smartest thing you can ever do in a dungeon, is to create something that takes care of things. So what kind of conjuration do we have?
Not much right now because we're only level 1. So like imagine it's kind of like we have the building blocks of magic right now, but we're not really at the stage where we could start like shaping it into complex like concepts. It's more like we just have a base effect that we work with in these spells, and it's very limited in its like capacity. They're
So you
potent
can't
still.
conjure.
No,
can't conjure another
conjuration and all that.
being.
That's probably like a level. You'd be like towards level 2 is when that starts to kind of get into the
Probably
to that.
level 3.
Maybe level 3, but either way, I would say if that's the way you're looking at it, I'd probably still go like supportive. So anything
Right.
from the spirit sphere would be decent. I already have protect, so you don't have to get that one unless you really want it.
Do you see the graph on the wiki? The square with all the arrows?
Oh yeah. So if you scroll up a bit,
On the
deeper,
right there it says.
Yeah.
you should see like a bit. Yeah. So in the center you have like mind, mass, energy, spirit, and just mana in the center. Well, so it branches out depending on which spells you have like give you access to different like tiers of spells that do different like more complex things. So it's generally a good idea to maybe build towards something. I would recommend something from the spirit like section or like the spirit sphere because we really don't have access to any of the like things like commune or heroism and all that.
So what you were saying earlier is that you want to do summoning, right? T-Bro?
What was the? I want to do. Yeah, I want to create a scroll.
You want to do summoning stuff?
Oh yeah, I was interested in that, as that usually seems the most useful for distraction or what have you.
What kind of summoning? Do you want to do pure conjuration, or do you want to do necromancy? Both of which would accomplish your goal.
I'm interested.
There's also like golem creation as well. It's just like which side do you want to go? Do you want to summon creatures from other planes? Do you want to mess with the undead? Do you want to build robots? Stuff like that.
From what you were
I would want
saying earlier,
I would want to look at summoning creatures from other planes and see what options are there.
Okay, so if you go to the notes section of the Discord, do you see that image that I linked?
I do.
Go ahead and click that, and it'll load up. These are all the different spheres. And for you to get access to the prerequisite sphere, that will give you access to the spells that allow you to do that. So summoning, as you can see, mana is the center of everything. So energy, conjuration, and summoning. So that means that's the third sphere, which you gain access to at third level. You'll need to learn spells in energy first, and then you'll need to learn spells in conjuration, and then you can start learning spells in summoning. So if you want to
changed
get
my
that,
mind. I would like.
So
I did change my mind. I would like to go towards Golemancy instead.
Okay, in that case you would go mass, then transmutation, then Golemancy. So in order to get there as quickly as possible, I would suggest that the two starting spells that you choose would be in the mass sphere. So go to the wiki, and then scroll down to mass, and then pick two spells from there. Which your selections are Cure, Geist, Harden, Push, and Rupture. And remember, you only get the colorless versions of them. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
So he says only colorless versions. I see the colors.
So colorless,
colorless version?
Colorless means, and this is something you'll notice with me. So you notice how when I do my stuff, I have to gain a color. Well, if I don't get a color, then I just get the base effect of whatever the spell is, and you just disregard the color stuff. So, for instance, base cure, a target is healed amount equal to your authority, presence, and sovereign, and that's it. That's all you get if with a colorless spell. Now, if you have a color, then you get the extra effect of whatever that color is, which is why you see me getting multiple colors, which means I activate multiple effects on magic, and that's kind of like the whole point of like Lay Mage, but. For your purposes, you're kind of like Rovane, where Rovane has colorless casting too, except he just does it through a different way. Whereas you're just going to get the base effect of whatever spell you choose. I don't know what your authority, presence, or sovereignty is. I don't know how effective Cure would be.
I did not think that was a factor. So now I'd like to reverse a little bit. And do any spells rely on initiative, stamina, or tenacity?
Which ones? Sorry.
Do any spells rely on initiative, stamina, or tenacity?
Most stamina or tenacity. Let me double.
Not all of them are tied to.
Yeah, they're not all like some of them. Some of them have like where you make an opposed check, but I don't think any of them deal with those specific attributes. So.
Oh yeah, well a scroll. Does a scroll have any negation towards my authority, presence, or sovereignty? Would that even be a factor with a scroll? Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Well, like for a spellcaster, for them to cast a spell, they're I'm guessing these amount equal to the caster's authority, presence, or sovereignty. Well, I guess that's the only way for them to figure out how much you heal someone for.
Whoever made
this still going to be based on your.
Yeah, so it would be whatever. Yeah, so it'd be on your stats, and I assume because it's a scroll made by you, whenever you or somebody else casts it, they would use whatever your stat is at that time.
And if you look at Geist or Harden, those are not based off sub attributes. Geist is an attack roll, so it would be based off your highest mental. And Harden is just based off the level of the spell. Those have nothing to do with stats. Well, I guess Geist uses the aim. So Geist would be a +2 with your intelligence, and it's a ranged attack. While Harden gives you Warden, which boosts your AC.
Or you could take like push. Push is also a fun spell, where you just push something 3 squares away, which could be pretty big. You throw somebody off a cliff with it. It's pretty funny. Harden is obviously like you make yourself better. So
I'm thinking cure and push right now. I'm reading the other ones real quick.
don't take rupture. I have rupture, so if we want access to more spells, don't take that. So cure, geist, harden, or push are kind of like your options. Cure is not bad, but it's kind of like it's not a bad spell. It's good still because it's giving healing, which can interact with multiple like different effects. However, you're not.
This will only be one healing.
You're not getting as much potency out of somebody who is actually like spec'd into healing magic or doing healing.
As long as you don't have a 0 in authority, presence, or sovereignty, but you have 1 in presence, so it heals 1. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a direct amount equal to the caster's presence or sovereignty.
Yes.
So it's only going to be 1. There is no dice roll.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically useless. Okay, got it.
I mean,
It's not useless. It's not useless.
1 HP?
Healing gets rid of bleed, so you can negate a status, and it brings you out of the wounded condition. So they have to deal the HP damage again to bring you back down to that. And if the weapon doesn't have the overwhelm status effect, that means they'd have to hit you again to then wound you. You understand? And not all enemies have overwhelm. So 1 HP is pretty fucking useful. So,
might not be ideal, but it's not useless.
yeah, it's not the best. Like you would want to have a lot more, but if you wanted to take it, it wouldn't be a bad pick. Maybe not as effective as others, but not a bad pick. Harden seems like a easy choice for you. Also thematically, like with manipulating like materials and all that to make like if you want to do Goldomancy to make your guys stronger, right? I feel like that's a good thematic choice for that.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a self spell though, so you can only target yourself.
yeah, you can only target yourself, but you could also give that to somebody who doesn't have a lot of good AC, like me. So you could do that. And there's also push, which push is just a fun spell.
Yeah, I mean, we're on a bridge, but we're not going to be on a bridge for much longer.
Well, you just got to think of the applications, right? Like, because you don't have to push enemies. You could just push objects. You could, dramatically push a door open. There's a lot of ways you could do that.
Okay, I think the smartest thing to do is for me to study the spells later. So when he comes back, I think I just want to make. I can either go help get supplies because I should be pretty good at that. I don't think I'm anything special at supplies. Am I? Hold on.
You get one.
You get +1
because of your waste.
Yeah, so if you go get supplies, whenever you get a supply, you get that +1. If you get supplies.
Do y'all want to do a supply run on this rest, or do we have enough supplies to wait for the next rest for supplies?
We have enough for a
Supplies
week,
are always good to have.
but yeah.
Supplies are always good because we use the supplies a lot for our like resources.
Well, we're like this. Would you rather me make 2 pyre bombs, or 1 supply run and 1 pyre bomb?
You don't have infinite. Yeah, but I say, how many do you? Because you don't have infinite inventory space, so you do have to keep track of like your burden.
Well, I threw 1 at that green thing, so I know I have room for 1 for sure, and I'm sure I can have one other pyre bomb.
How many do you have now?
Or
Yeah, how many do you have now?
3 of any of those chemical consumables, 3 of them equals 1 burden.
Okay, so.
Okay, right now I have 1 pyre bomb and 1 smoke bomb.
Okay, so then, you could make 2 more and still keep it under the one. Still keep it to 1 burden cost.
But if y'all want supplies, I can go for supplies, and you guys can work on something more valuable.
Well, it's not when you go. It's when anybody does anything with supplies, you get an extra 1 because you just give that benefit to everybody. So it doesn't matter.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be you. I'm fairly certain it doesn't have to be you. I will double check.
Whenever you and your party will use the gather supplies action, if your party finds any supplies, you increase that number by 1.
Yeah, so it's everybody.
Okay.
So you could. So it's up to you. Would you rather have more bombs and shit right now, or would you rather get more like supply for us? If you get more supplies for us, then you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait until the next rest to make any more bombs. But you get. See, the thing is that you have a whole class like thing about throwing bombs. So
yeah, exactly. So might as well. So I'm right now. I'm leaning towards 2 pyre bombs. Let's just check my inventory real quick. How do I see my current burden, or how do I calculate it?
Burden is. Let me double check. Burden
I know at the top.
You will have 10 from the backpack, probably.
If you have a back, does he have a backpack?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, do I have 16 with the backpack then? 16 burden?
Yeah, your backpack is 10.
What's your base burden?
Racial 5 plus vigor 1 equals 6.
So yeah, 16. Yep. So you have 16 and then divided up by 10 in the backpack and 6 on your person. Which I know it technically is the same thing, but if you ever put your backpack down or lose your backpack, then all the stuff in your backpack's gone. So.
Right. So what takes up burden, I guess, is the last question.
So what do you have? That's a really good
full
question.
armor, dagger, hand crossbow.
So your armor stuff you're wearing. Your armor stuff you're wearing and your weapons are equipped. So
good to go. All right.
Other than your armor and weapons, what do you have?
The recipes, which is probably just knowledge, right?
That
kit.
doesn't cost burden. Okay.
Alchemy
So that's
kit.
one burden. That's one burden.
I'm gonna put 1 next to it so I keep track of it. Merchant card, probably no burden, right?
That's probably not a burden. Probably not.
Guild card, adventurer's guild
Probably
card,
not.
no burden, right? 40 steam.
You have 40 steam. What?
Yeah, I got 40 steam.
You rich.
Holy fuck! Damn.
Yes.
God damn.
The merchant.
That's right. He is a fucking. I didn't expect it to be loaded. Holy crap. Anyway, I don't know if currency costs.
I don't think it's any.
So we're gonna ignore that.
I had a
till
conversation with about this. I don't think it does unless you have like special apparatus. And I have in here research notes. Hey, real quick, so I don't look embarrassed. But is he talking about float stones? What stones is he talking about?
The drift
Those
stones.
research.
Probably
Drift stone.
the drift
Okay, cool.
stones. No, you don't.
I didn't want
embarrassed.
Also some of the water as well.
No, I don't want to be ashamed.
Look, half of us don't know what's going on anyway. So.
So it seems to me like I only have like one burden right
Looks
now.
like you. Yeah, well, you technically have one burden because the smoke bomb and the pyre bomb still count as one burden, even though you can have up to 3 for one burden. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
So you can have another one, and it wouldn't increase the burden cost. But if you make another one after that, then you would have to add another burden. I would assume.
Which would be 3 total burden against my
It would be-
16.
No, it would be. Well, yes. If you made 2 more, then it would be 3 burden from into your 16. So you'd have 13 burden left.
All right, let's lock it in. Anyone against making me making 2 more bombs and not doing a supply run
Yeah.
or
sounds
anything
good.
else?
That's fine. All right. So you
All right,
subtract.
we'll lock in 2 bombs.
We would have to subtract.
That's gonna be 5 supplies.
Is it 2 supply per?
Yeah, 1 to make the camp, 1 to heal Steve, 2 for the 2 consumables he's making, and 1 more for the one I'm making. That's
I see.
5 total.
Oh, okay. So because I thought it was always 2 supplies to comfortable long rest, but I guess that's what Duran is doing. Does that cost?
1. Yeah, the comfortable is how we're healing Florida.
Okay.
But
okay.
1 extra from the extra healing from the.
Yeah, and 3 of the
3.
supplies were taken up for me just for
And then
ease of
3
management. So
for
now,
extra, so 6 total.
Yeah, but I say because it costs 2 comfortable long rest
And then 1 extra for the extra.
for the healing. Yep, and then 3
So
for
6
the
total.
yeah. So down to 12.
All right, what do you go with?
He's gonna decide. He's not quite sure. But he wants to make bombs.
Oh, making bombs? Sounds good.
Yeah, he's gonna make bombs.
Did you guys do all your logistics then? Spend all your supply?
Yeah.
Yep,
Should be
time to
down
roll.
to 12. Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking to make 2 pyre bombs, and I'm going to study magic and scrolls later since it's quite the subject.
Sounds good. 2 bombs is always good. More explosions.
And after session, if you want, we can talk about spells.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Shall I conclude the rest then?
Alright, we still gotta roll for the.
Yeah, you gotta roll to see what you get.
Oh, forage, right. Who forage?
Yeah. No, to roll to make the bombs.
Oh, right. D20
Yeah, yeah.
plus spirit. Sorry. For Barnabas.
You say 1d20?
1d20 plus your spirit, which is plus 2.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh.
Okay,
No
that's
bomb.
one failed bomb.
You got one more for the other bomb.
Roll again.
Hey, that bomb was
Nice
successful.
bomb. Nice.
All right, bring me down. I'm gonna bring you down to two fire bombs then.
Yep. So that means you still... That didn't increase the burden, though, so you would have... 14 burden left. Yes, 14.
Okay, and then we lose that supply too, huh?
Yes.
It is expended.
Alex does have a power bomb he can give you.
That's true.
Here, have another grenade.
Here, have this little grenade. Granada!
It's dangerous to go alone. Take one of these.
Take this! This is a Master Sword's fucking hand grenade.
Yeah. Alright, so Alex gives you his power bomb then.
So now you add another burden because you have over 3. And then once you go over 6, you add another one, and so on and so forth.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, 3 fire bombs total, 2 burden added.
There you go.
Alrighty. Are we good?
I think so.
Should be.
Alright.
This is my second rest
Is that
studying
good?
that
Okay.
Elysian martial scroll.
Now, I was injured, so I had to take my action to heal that, or is that what Durin is doing? Just to make sure.
Durin can only heal one person at a time.
Okay. So can I take... So I would take my camp action to rest and not do anything, so it reduces an injury?
If you're injured, you have to use your camp action to rest. Unless you're
Alright.
being tended, which Steve in Florida is, so.
Is okay, cool. Alright, and
that's
then
what-
it's...
you used another camp action of research on the scroll, Steve?
Yes.
Alright. Sounds good.
And just to be sure, it goes minor then major for reducing?
You have to go in weakest order.
We can start it, cool.
Yeah, so minor gets relieved first.
Excellent. Sweet.
Okay, and so the party rests. As the sun begins to rise, the rain finally, thankfully, begins to stop. And as it begins to clear up, as the sun rises, you will see that the fog also begins to rescend as soon as it wants to do what I tell it to do.
I see it. Oh, okay, cool.
There we go.
Excellent.
Very nice.
It's so clear.
It's a beautiful day, and I can't stop myself from smiling. Gonna be bright and shiny.
Well, let's get started then.
Yes.
Let us find this key.
We should check out the other door.
Mhm.
Oh, and don't forget about your torch, Steve.
The halfling suggests that we go south first and check out underneath this the south area down here.
Sure. Why
That way
not?
we don't have to
Somebody
backtrack. and come
Torch
all the way back
Glenn.
down here.
Alright.
Switching to Glint.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
I guess let's no.
Which direction would you like the party to go?
I guess we can go south if you want to go check the bottom area
South
first.
from the bottom?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out, see if there's anything down here.
Well, that's a mighty slow pace.
And is as we pass by it, is that statue? If we like looking back up ahead, is the statue back in its place, or is it still gone?
It is not in its place it was at.
Cool.
When you get to about here, I need everybody to make me a perception check.
That's sweet.
Barnabas scrambles to figure out the calculation for a perception check.
Wit
It's
or
wit and
resilience?
something else. Or resilience, yeah.
+1, resilience, wit.
That's a long way down.
Nice, Jared.
Indeed.
Well, it's resilience plus wit, which would just be +1. Oh, well.
That's a 1.
Barnabas's eyes are closed.
Cleans his monocle fiercely.
Don't worry, Steve's not much better than him.
What's going on? I cleaned this just yesterday. With an
It's the
With an 18 during, your sharp eyes will denote something beneath the bridge. Specifically, you will see that there is another mural. One very similar to the one at the stone sepulchre. On closer inspection, you will see that it denotes the design of a stone tree. On a pedestal in front of this mural, you will see a figure of a stone tree. A miniaturized one.
Huh.
Yeah, does your glint torch say anything about this, Steve?
As you hold up your torch, Steve, you will see that there is a glint on the miniaturized
The tree come loose?
Oh, it's on a pedestal. It's a figurine.
Oh, it's on a pedestal. Okay.
Like it could be picked up.
Yeah.
Like it could be picked up. Barnabas will recognize that the tree is definitely a part of the previous mural with his religion check.
Casually relays as such, although it's probably obvious.
All right, Florida. As you reach out to pick up the tree on the pedestal, you'll feel a strange sensation.
Oh, man.
Your senses tell you that the groove around the tree depicts that it is on a pressure plate.
Anybody have a bag of sand?
No.
You think that the tree probably weighs about 1 burden.
Hold on, let me take a look. Oh, do we still have a bunch of mushrooms left? Somebody give me a burden's worth of mushrooms.
You think it's a pie? Sure. You try and use a supply for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll try and quickly swap the tree for a burden of mushrooms.
This is a pack
Careful.
of mushrooms.
Florida Steve stands in front of the pedestal, the bag of mushrooms in his hands. He tests the weight gingerly of the bag. He lets out a few mushrooms drop. He tests it again. He feels confident. His other hand reaches out for the pedestal. Slowly he puts the two together. A bead of sweat drips from his forehead down upon his kimono. Alright, make me a sleight of hand checks, Florida Steve.
He's doing it.
That's going to be guile and wit. Okay. Oh boy.
Alright.
Since this is a trap, it would have +5, right? Or
This is... I guess it would be a trap. Yeah.
Ooh, so it's a 16.
Slowly your hands reach out. With speed and dexterity, the bag of mushrooms is replaced. And it would seem That the pressure plate does not move.
General chat.
You gain the tree.
Amazing.
Joe is living his best life right now. Dude.
It's so good. Excellent. All right, down to
We should probably check the other side then.
Is there anything else here that we can inspect, or is it pretty obvious that there's nothing else here?
This seems where the path leads, or where the path ends.
Okay.
all right. Well, it would seem maybe we can go find another piece on the other side, perhaps.
I presume the party's going back, yes?
Yeah.
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 It seems we have to find 3 other ingredients.
And I know
let's
when we
go,
went up
let's
those
go all the way
stairs-
back up to the door first. There's something I want to check.
I know when we went up the stairs and we got to that door, it doesn't appear to be like a pathway to that. But is there anything in this northeast nook, or is that not existent?
It doesn't go anywhere. It's just a balcony.
Okay, got it.
Okay, you said
Does
you wanted to try
Glint's-
something? Oh,
Yeah, does glint reveal anything on the door?
as you put your torch up, the entirety of the door glints heavily. There is something on the other side.
What does that mean?
Da-da-da-da.
Treasure.
It would seem that Steve has a bit of a sense for acquisitioning those treasure. Just he has a thing for treasure.
Yeah, just to try the obvious, I will put the tree in the tree slot.
The mural doesn't have slots. The mural just depicts
putty.
the pieces. You mean
I think
putting
it's
it in
an
the putty?
order.
Oh, everything just goes into the putty? Okay.
Yes, or
Yeah.
more specifically, an ordering of how it is placed within the putty.
Okay, I'll continue hanging on to it for now then.
Barnabas mentions that if the crystal or the emerald was supposed to be the breath, it reacted violently when alone. So, yeah, he thinks that maybe you had to have all items for it to work correctly.
Yeah,
Or
in that
they-
case, I'll
Oh, they
leave it
need to be
alone
put
for now.
in within succession of each other. So
Yeah, and then we
I-
also point out that the breath should have been first, so you figured you would get a positive reaction.
Oh, let's
He
keep
doesn't
it.
know if it's negative or positive. He just knows that it was violent. That was the word
Well,
used. But
it could be like a sequencing thing, so it's like ready for the next input, perhaps.
More specifically,
yeah, I would expect sequence 2, but then he felt he had a bad vibe when he tried to just do the emerald, and the emerald should be first if we're going top to bottom on the mural. So I guess something to consider. I think we should hold on to it for sure. And the other thing that he would point out is that if he understands the layout pretty well, then there should be only one more item in the far southwest at the bottom, and that's not enough items to complete the mural or the puzzle.
There's also that place we haven't been to yet. Just forward.
We also don't know if the other door is like this door.
I feel like if we're over here anyways, this area might need to be inspected, even though we kind of got a clue.
Is that a way?
nothing's
Is that a
over
way
there.
up, Arcadum? Up to the right.
that is a balcony.
Okay, so it
go
doesn't
anywhere.
lead anywhere. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, nothing went anywhere southeast either. But is there anything up there?
Would you like to?
Will we have to go there?
Yeah, we can go check.
I would.
Yeah,
I would,
sure.
I would
Okay. I see what you mean now. Yeah, we can go check.
As you get up to the edge of the bridge, make me a perception check. There are no murals on the stone walls, but you do see
Barnabas continues to clean his monocle. fiercely.
As you look out over the balcony, you can actually see the drift aisle ahead. In the distance, barely made out in the morning light, you can see that there is a large, almost stone palace structure within the center of the aisle.
Ah.
No doubt that is where the path of this road connected to this bridge must lead.
Well, the map doesn't quite follow towards the center of. Well, actually, looking, he'll kind of like start trail off and look over Steve. Well, actually, Steve, that map, does it? And he kind of like points to correlate it to like the center. Because this is the treasure map we're following, so I don't know if it would lead to the center.
Well, the treasure map you're following tells you to go on beyond this point, but you're looking at the center of the aisle, so you're kind of skirting the outside of it
Okay.
like a spiral.
Got it. Well, no doubt that is likely where the our foe may lie. And looking up in the sky, does since we can see it now, does those beams of light like connect above the thingy or into it or somehow?
Above the stone structure, making a ring that seems to feed into the center point of it.
Oh, interesting. And I would suppose the lights would back up this theory. Perhaps whatever way to access this doppelganger likely needs to be achieved with all of the keys activated. But regardless, we are searching for the treasure first, so it is not something we need to worry about right this second.
Barnabas rubs his beard and relays to the party that he thinks that the stone statues might also have something we need. Most notably their swords. And he just makes note of it, but he's willing to travel with the party to wherever we need to go next.
Perhaps, but the tree object was small, so I'm not sure if we'd need to lug around a huge thing like that. It seems a little unpractical. But maybe. We should check the other side first.
Okay. Checking the other side.
Yep. Other doorway first, and then the other area.
Did we ever check the statue?
Which statue? The fallen one? Okay.
That statue is
Alright.
relevant. Alright, as you open this stone gate and exit into the bridge. Alright, do you guys
So we
cross
either
on the
need to
other side?
go. Yeah, we need to figure out if we're going to go look at the other door, which I imagine is going to be the same mural, or if we just want to head southwest and look for the other item.
Let's just check the other door since we're here.
Yeah, agreed. Now, last time we had to go to a statue, go down, and then go up. Are we going through a gate right now, or is this just a
You're
time
approaching
saver?
a gate because you came in the other side. You went up and around and you opened this gate from the other side. You guys can try to open this gate if you'd like.
Check for traps.
Check for traps. +5. 16.
With a 16, you will detect that this door is heavily trapped.
Ooh.
Specifically, the trap appears to be some kind of gas.
Is there a way to
looking
disarm
for
it?
here.
This one is heavily trapped.
Oh, okay. In that case.
Okay. Good
So-
catch.
On the other side, we went through the statue, or?
On the other side, you went down a spiral staircase behind the statue, and then you went up the stairs along this side,
Ah,
and then you opened this door from the proper way.
Yeah, Barnabas relays that we probably should just try the same path on the other statue instead of messing with the trap. But he's okay with whatever Steve wants to do since he's been very resourceful so far.
I would just go the proper way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget, the first time you met him, he's a professional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm an expert.
All right. and
Technically,
so-
he saved me and defeated both the statues. So,
Yet to be proven wrong.
you will see that there is a staircase that leads down behind the statue with the tome. And you will find a similar setup down here.
Alright, up to the
We're
door.
gonna- Yeah, we're gonna go up the stairs and check out the door.
Checking out the door first. As you step out to here, you will see that this stone sepulcher is not closed. On the inside, you will see that there appears to be a large, almost temple-like structure. And in the center is a one-for-one panorama of the Taiga Mountains, of the Screaming Taiga. And on a pedestal in front of it, you will see a miniature mountain.
One of the last three.
oh, okay. Well, the other place was a door with a mural on it, correct?
Yeah,
With a little,
that was the other
okay, and then this one is not a door.
It's open. It has no mural on it. And inside is what I described.
A pedestal with a mountain on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a panorama of the Screaming Taiga Mountains.
So this
Check
door is
the-
open. We could cross a threshold and go into something right now.
Yeah, there's a small room inside, a sepulcher.
Check the pedestal
for
for traps.
Yeah, Barnabas looked at Steve.
Hold on, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh,
Florida
it's
Steve,
an 8.
Florida Steve is incredibly confident that there are no traps inside of this room.
Looking at the, I guess, map, is there anything special on it? Of the Screaming
You'll
Taiga?
have to enter the room to take a closer look.
Can we all check for traps just for the heck of it, or is that a
I was the
core?
expert, let him go.
Well, you already had Florida Steve check, and you don't know what his die roll is. And considering that you hadn't questioned it before, to check.
Why question
Alright.
now?
Yes,
Alright,
exactly.
alright.
Here we go.
All right, as the party enters, nothing terrible happens.
So
Around the room, you will see that there is more geographic script that you've seen throughout all of the rest of Aelenclast. And to answer your question, as you take a closer look at the panorama of the Screaming Taiga Mountains, does anybody here have the survival core skill?
No.
No, we pay for that.
However, we pay for that. However,
It's called a spyglass and compass.
However, since your glint torch is active, Steve, you will see that the small figurine of the mountain glints. But you will also see something glints on the panorama.
Checks out the panorama.
As you get closer and you take a look at the Screaming Taiga Mountains, the small piece that glints appears to be some kind of tower at the very edge of the Screaming Taiga, most likely the easternmost end of it. As you take a closer look, you can see that the miniaturized tower seems to be, if it's to be to scale, quite a large building. You will
Quick
also
question.
see that a small flame seems to burn at the top of it.
Does this tower look similar to Kenji's tattoo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck.
Which you recognize.
I don't know if I want to touch that thing. Is there anything I could roll to give me more information on that? Like, I already know that I have some information on it from the pregame stuff, but
What's up? What's your question?
Is there anything I'd roll on it to give me a little more information? Like, will a history roll
You're-
give me any information?
You're a history-based character. So give me a history
Yeah.
check. Okay. Barnabas, I didn't see your religion check. Real quick, Barnabas, as you look at the religious connotations of the mountain on the pedestal, you think it is most certainly a part of this puzzle or contraption, whatever it is. More likely a very overly complicated lock. But you will also notice with your religion check that the mountain seems to match one of the places on the Screaming Taiga, which is probably indicative of where you are. Except you're not on the Screaming Taiga. You're in the Drift Isles. But this mountain
What
piece,
is the Screaming Taiga? Oh, go ahead.
the Screaming Taiga is a region. It's to the north of you.
Oh, it's an Aelenclast, and it's a
an
region.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is it known to be of a religious significance?
Not really. It's just that you
Not
notice
really,
that
okay.
this mountain piece depicts a certain part of the Screaming Taiga, which is kind of odd that would be a part of this device in the Drift Isles, unless it has some greater significance. It's basically just
Barnabas
a
has
thread you can pull on later.
Right. Barnabas has a puzzled look on his face and looks to Steve and the rest of the party to see what they think.
As Florida Steve does his history check, you do not know the true origin of Kenji's mark. What you do know is that it definitely matches the symbol of this tower. With your history check, Steve, you can tell that the tower itself seems to depict a certain time of day, because the shadow of the tower is actually animated, not like it's moving, but drawn on the mountaintop as a part of its design. And it would seem that this would depict sunset for the tower.
Interesting. Lucian, do you think you can sketch this area of the Screaming Taiga along with this tower?
Yeah, get an edge.
Are you there, Lucian?
Oh, was I muted that entire time?
You're
Yes.
muted the whole time.
Oopsie. Oh, okay.
Well, it's okay. I didn't say anything super important. But yes, I'll take out my scholar's kit and then not make a map, but make a rough drawing and like a denotion of like the position of the shadow and stuff like that. Basically, write down the information that we talked about.
Sure.
But, like the model that's inside the room. Are you sketching that?
Yeah, so like not so much like making a map of it because I don't have a cartography kit, but I'd be like drawing the tower and the position of the shadow and what Steve told me and all that.
Making the etching.
Yeah, make an etching.
He's making an etching, more or less, or drawing.
Yeah.
Spirit check. Technically, he's not making a map. He's drawing a map.
Wow.
Which is weird.
Damn.
It is what it is. Unfortunately, he does a terrible job.
God damn. That's
You're not taking that.
That is awful.
Yeah, just make a bunch of notes about what we
Sure.
talked about, and then
Yeah.
is the little tower removable?
Do you try?
Can I tell if it's cursed?
You don't know.
Okay, I'll try to remove it.
Oh.
But the tree also had a trap, remember?
As
Yeah,
you pull the tower free, it pops off. And as it pops off, you will see smoke pour from the hole that you took it from.
Oh, God.
And it covers the Screaming Taiga.
Huh.
All right, let's run
Oh,
out
need
of
to
here.
tell you?
Like as we
We
run out,
need
I
to-
grab the mountain off the pedestal.
Let's book it.
Just run out.
Okay, you guys run out, grabbing the mountain, and as the party exits, grabbing the mountain, the doors will close behind you, and there will be a insidious-sounding click.
Lucy kind of wipes some sweat from his brow.
Oh, that was close, but
Florida Steve, you now have a miniaturized mountain and a miniaturized tower.
Lucia, can I get those notes you wrote down for me?
yeah, he'll. I apologize for the drawing's quality. It's not very good, but here's what I have, and he'll kind of give you a sheet or two of paper.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not really for me. It's just in case I see somebody again.
It's just a bunch of randomly drawn zigzags that are have like little squiggles in the top.
He's drawn the 90s. He drew the 90s S symbol.
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect.
3 lines or the
Yeah.
6 lines?
Yeah.
The 3 lines.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. The dopamine rushes in.
I'll roll up the tower in those notes and kind of tie it up.
Okay.
Store that in my bag.
All right, you put that in your note, your thing there. Oh boy! All right.
Alright, I guess the
I guess
bottom
we
part
go
now.
south. Yeah.
Yep. South now.
All right, here we go.
Whee!
Wahoo! Wow!
Zooming.
And here you see a similar mural setup with a pedestal. And on this one, you will see what appears to be a tangle of roots.
Checking for traps. +5.
You will see a similar trap. This pedestal will do something, should it be removed. A familiar bead of sweat dances on your forehead.
Take another
supply.
burden of mushrooms.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
And let's see.
Sleight of hand, here we go.
I'm gonna back up over. Go over here.
That'll be 25
Nice.
again.
Nicely done.
I knew you could do it.
We have 12
I
rounds.
knew he comes back. I knew you could do it.
I keep telling you, I'm a pro.
You switch them out quickly. A single mushroom falls from the bag and bounces on the pressure plate. You freeze. Nothing happens. Okay, you have a bundle of roots.
All right.
Now finally the sword.
That is that piece.
One of
Yeah.
the Guardians? I don't know.
Maybe. We could go back and look. Go investigate and see if they have a little sword thing inside. of it. But
Well, are they made of the same thing as the statues?
They are,
what's it?
as
Oh,
was
cool.
described. The party returns to the dormant guardians.
I assume their swords are massive. Like
Yes, they are
certainly
very
used.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna
Well, they
investigate for any small sword.
Yeah, is there like a maybe on their like inside
Maybe
their bodies?
I could get some investigation checks, please.
Sure. Initiative or
Tenacity.
Initiative or
tenacity.
tenacity. And that's everybody can do that, by the way.
Okay.
As the party combines its skills and searches the Eternal Guardians thoroughly, now that you know what you're looking for, the hilt of their eternal swords have a small indentation of a smaller sword design that can be popped free.
On both of them?
Should we take both or just one?
Couldn't hurt to take both, just in
Let's
case.
take both.
Yeah, spare, just in case,
Just in case.
For stabbing.
for stabbing.
For stabbing really small creatures.
Fucking, that's such a Aladdin coded thing. We could use this to stab someone.
Or we could sell it.
No.
Use 2 hands though.
You
Very
better
important.
use 2 hands when you wield that, though. I swear.
2 fingers.
Alrighty.
Yay. Go back through.
So it was interesting that the door to the left was trapped, but this one we didn't even check, and we exited
Well,
out of it.
we went through the other
Thankfully-
way, not this way.
Well, we exited from this way.
Right.
And we went
yeah, but
straight over
we
here.
went out
I'll
the
say we
proper
were
way
lucky this
instead of-
wasn't trapped.
Right.
Or maybe
But
it's
we-
tried from one direction.
Yeah, it's only one direction, so you have to come out a certain way.
Nodders. This door isn't closed. You guys just walk in.
Oh, okay.
That's what I figured too.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
waiting.
Yeah, let's go. Then.
Moving in formation.
Cool.
Okay. You now
with our-
stand before the muraled door.
What do y'all think? Should we just put all the objects at the same time?
It seems we
Uh,
have all the objects.
Put them in one after the other, but not slowly, quickly. Just,
Yeah, so the emerald, then the mountain, then the
Mhm.
roots, then the
Mhm.
tree, then the sword.
in that order.
All right, who's going to be doing the thing? Who's going to be doing it?
I'll do it.
Okay. Please be specific with each motion that you take and how you do it. Before you, the putty lies more or less dormant, slightly moving to let you know that the mural is active. What do you do, Florida Steve?
And I guess I'll put them in from. So the putty, is it like a long slab,
It's a long slab,
like lying flat?
laying flat.
Um,
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from left to right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the objects in emerald, then the mountain,
Okay.
then the roots, then the tree, then the sword.
Hold. As you put the emerald in, the putty begins to bubble, and it becomes violent for a brief second as there's nothing for it to attach to. But when you put the mountain in, the putty starts to swirl around it, reacting with both the emerald and the mountain. As you put the roots in, it does the same thing. It swirls around it. Then you put the tree in, and it swirls around it. As you hold the sword in your hand, your torch glints brightly. As you look down in your pack, you can see that the tower is at the top of your possessions. It is with the realization that there may be an alternative input, should you wish to risk it. Tower
Ooh.
or sword?
Oh man.
I leave the choice
Rub.
to you, Florida Steve.
Okay, I guess I'll keep the notes then, and let's try the tower.
Are you certain?
Let's risk it.
As you wish. The party will see that instead of placing the sword into the final slot, instead, Florida Steve will place the tower. As this happens, the emerald breaks. The putty begins to revolve around the entirety of all the different objects, and the little light at the top of the tower begins to glow with a bright and yellow light. You will hear something inside of the sepulchre change. The grinding of stone and the releasing of hissing gas. You will see a crease begin to appear in the center of the door. And slowly, it begins to open.
Hold on to your butts.
As the door opens, inside, you will see a small treasure trove. 2 stone chests with black marks can be seen flanking a center brazier with burns with a yellow light. But the object that dominates the scene is the object that is held in the air by the yellow light. You will see an implement, a rod. The design of the rod is of masterwork quality, Elysian. You can see that yellow power flows through it. The head of the rod forming an almost scepter-like claw, and within the claw, it holds a stone wailing face, a face in the midst of a scream.
What was noticeable about the brazier?
It is glowing with yellow fire, with the color of yellow.
That was not a sword.
But it is a rod.
Hey, that's not a sword.
Lucy will come up to next to Lord Steve. Well, I would like to try something, and it might be foolish, but perhaps in order to grab that thing, you need to be attuned to yellow, and, well, kind of looks down at his own hands, and...
Let me check for traps first.
He nods.
16 again.
You do not detect any traps.
Alright, Lucy. Should be safe.
Okay.
Winky face.
He kind of gives a half smile.
Should be safe.
Should be safe.
Face.
Confidence 1,000,000. All right, I'm gonna go up to the brazier, and he's gonna hold out his hands, and I'm going to actually he'll the bottom rim of the brazier that kind of holds the fire in it. He'll kind of touch his fingertips to, and he will use Ley Levitat to try and absorb the yellow into his body.
Make me a spirit test.
Every fucking time.
Which hand?
6. Left.
As you place your left hand upon the brazier and you try to take in the yellow light, the flame reacts. You will feel the power of yellow flow through your hand. You will feel it begin to age and de-age. You attempt to control the energy within your hand, but you are unable to. It burns completely out of control. You pull your hand back, and as you do so, you look down, and it is turned to dust.
Oh shit.
Lucian gains
fuck.
a permanent injury. His left hand is gone.
Lucian,
Oh my.
He will like grasp at his. Does he? Is it? Oh, how far does it burn away? Just to the wrist, or
To your
past
wrist.
it? To the wrist. Okay. He'll grab at the his forearm and kind of like like in pain, shocked pain. And he'll kind of look back at Florida. so much for not being trapped.
That was not a trap.
He knows. He knows. Does it hurt? Is it like a burn?
It
Like,
actually doesn't hurt at all.
Okay.
Just
He, like,
very unsettling.
you could see he's like anticipating the pain, but there's just nothing, and he. That is unideal.
Do you think it would be better if you didn't use your tap and just took it without any mana? Color.
Well, He kind of looks to the flame. I was hoping that the power would allow me to grab it. I don't want to just grab something like that without perhaps being attuned or whatever that would attune to the color of it, but he kind of shrugs. I could try again, but I don't know if I want to
No,
risk
no.
my
I think
other
that's a
hand.
rabbit.
Hold on.
Well, you're gonna run out of hands.
Does the other emerald have a reaction to the yellow flame?
You pull it out.
Lucian has it, but
I believe someone else has it.
yeah, Lucian has it, and Florida used his to do the door.
I was going to say I'm about to grab the scepter with my whip. Indiana Jones.
I guess before
pull it
you do
over to me.
that, before you do that, I guess if Barnaby says that out loud or asks about the emerald, he'll pull the emerald out. Lucian will.
Yeah.
As you pull the emerald out, you will see that the emerald reacts to the yellow that's flowing around your disembodied, dusted hand.
Oh.
And you will see that it begins to rapidly de-age. You will watch before your very eyes as your hand regrows backwards from de-aging to dust.
Interesting.
He'll kind of like recoil his arm back some as this happens.
I feel like Lucian's going to get some PTSD from all this rapid aging and
He's just-
de-aging he's been going through.
It kind of flexes his hand some. Does it feel the same
Yes.
as he moves? Huh. And he looks back to
I
the
think I know
emerald.
why you failed.
Looks over
You
to
didn't
Romain.
use both hands.
I love
That's
Romain
not
so
very
much.
nice.
Always use both hands to everything you do.
Always
Yeah,
use both hands.
Yeah, you didn't grasp your destiny with both hands.
Okay.
It is Aladine's teachings.
Use
my
both
God.
hands.
Lucian looks exasperated at Ravain. He goes, "Thank you, Ravain."
You will also
For
see
the
that the emerald
advice.
seems to be making the yellow flame react, much to Barnabas's suspicion.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll move it closer to the flame.
As you move it closer to the flame, you will see it starts to react more and more violently. How far do you go?
Ooh, if it's going violently, I kind of want to just do my whip nonsense.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by violently? Like, it's like flaring
Have
up,
you
or
ever
is it
thrown
fucking?
kerosene on an open flame?
Oh God.
You ever notice how it kind of looks red when you did that?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I will. He will
Can we
not.
check the yellow chest before we do anything else?
Bro,
That can-
stop!
That would be the logical move.
That's.
Yes.
At least
We are-
Lucian is using both hands to use the emerald.
Good.
Alright, Alex is gonna walk towards one of the
Okay.
chests.
We can wait for
And so the
chest.
party wants to try and appropriately loot the area before
Yeah.
doing any more magic
Before
shit.
doing any more.
Yes.
Well then,
One of us lost an arm, and then somehow go it back. Enough.
okay. Unfortunately, we are at time, so we'll have to find out what the loot is
Oh.
next time.
Dang
on
it.
Pathfinder Z. Okay,
Hey, you can lose a hand, be happy about that.
that's true.
That's true. I didn't lose a hand. Thank God.
Good sesh, fellas.
Woo.
Amazing.
What a session.
Guys defeated the Guardians. You got to do some puzzling. Found
Yeah.
a hidden piece of treasure that's then hidden again.
Mm.
My man used the tower. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the last second, I was like, I was thinking like maybe the sword is like a trick, you know, and maybe like I don't know. We'll see if that works out for the best. I don't
Yes,
know.
we will.
We definitely affected the tiger, though.
Barnabas's monocle is very clean.
Yeah.
Also, I actually have a reason to see Kenji again,
Oh boy.
and hopefully
I'm
he
sure
doesn't
that
kill
won't
me.
be awkward. Oh, good session, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, but we definitely messed with the Astro Screaming Tiger, I'm pretty sure. That
Uh
part.
oh.
Let's see, is there any fan art?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I thought about that too when he said it
There's-
flooded over it. Like, that's not good. We'll have to find out and
Alrighty
see.
then. Okay, good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Wow.
Okay.
Sweet.
No fan art. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys are great. I'll see you guys next time in about an hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half
Ish.
for Unreliables.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Goodbye,
Hell yeah.
everybody.
Indeed.
Bye bye.